I guess I'll just call it. I guess I'll just make a cut right here. That's a
Great.
cut animation if I've done my editing right.
Nice. Yeah, do you need a clap?
There's
Do you need a clap for the
That's
for
a
the
smash
edit?
cut. If I've done my editing right. There's a reference for only a particular subset of people.
Right.
And a good way to set this up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tier Today, Gone Tomorrow, episode 2.
Yep, the show where we make our hot takes into tier lists. We invite our community to do the same, and then we roast our community about their hot takes.
Yep.
Last week on our inaugural episode, we did a fun and exciting round where we ranked a bunch of breakfast food items.
Foods.
And it was delicious, and it was great, and it made me real hungry. And now we're going to go through our community's submissions. You know, ours is up in our Discord for people to see as a frame of reference.
Yep.
And we're now going to go through. I think we'll go through these relatively quickly. We won't spend too much time on each one. I've got all.
Should we just each pick one thing that we think is wrong or correct, and go from there? That way, at least that way we move it along.
Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll do a couple sentences on each, and we'll take turns. I guess kind of like pointing things out or whatever.
Can I have this one?
Know? Absolutely. So this is Blad. So this is noted moderator who we love very much. To Blad. Let me also preface this disclaimer. There is no right or wrong. Despite what we may say, we appreciate everyone who submits these and who hangs out in our Discord. Y'all are great.
Yeah, we're just here to poke goofs. Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah. That being said, actually, I think this is a good place for you to do your roasty thing.
Yeah,
this just on all of them.
Yeah. So already this is wrong because smoothies are at D tier, and I asked him about this, and his explanation was, well, they're a pain in the ass to make, and they're too much. No, you're not buying smoothie. You're not making smoothies at home. If you're making smoothies at home, you're doing it wrong. You're getting a smoothie because it's the best fast food thing you can go to that's health because you want to be healthy. That's already wrong. Also, where was the other thing I wanted to dunk on? Coffee being D tier is the right choice, but it's freaking it is kind of what we have to do. Also, donut holes being that high is kind of big weird. Come on, I understand. Come on, how are you gonna put donut holes up there, but donuts are below that? You just get more donut if you eat the actual donut. You get more donut per donut. Come on.
I think an order of donut holes is more donut per capita than a donut.
I don't know. No, because it depends how many donut holes you get. But if you get a box of donuts and try make the donuts out of it, you're probably getting less donut. I would have to guess.
I guess.
All right. Counterpoint: in one instance of a donut, there is more donut than a donut hole. In one donut versus one donut hole, there is just simply more donut per donut.
Sure, but you're never just having one donut hole.
I mean, that's fair, but fine.
But
at least he got bacon, pancakes, and scrambled eggs correctly, so he gets to stay modded.
That's fair. Cinnamon buns being up there makes sense too.
Also his S tier is perfectly fine. It's once he gets to lower ends, is where I take offense.
The Canadian bacon and ham being up higher than Stone Unplayable makes sense given his New Jersey roots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure y'all are obligated to like Taylor Ham, or at least say that you do. So.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. All right. So that was Blad's. This next one is Wreckers. This is Ford's.
Okay. All right.
So,
how sad was your childhood that Pop-Tarts are at the bottom? Sorry, I have to throw that out there. All right, hold on. I already see so many things I hate. Pop Tarts are low. Fucking
Toaster
McDonald's hash
strudels
brown.
being down there.
Tostitos toaster strudel's low, and the McDonald's hash brown is on the bottom. Who hurt you? I'm so sorry. Like you, who hurt you, man? That's awful.
Right.
Coffee S tier. I guess like a good cup of coffee is good. I'll buy that. Sure. When you have
Here's,
good coffee is good coffee.
let me give you here's something that I think Ford did a great job at, and I think that he correctly placed cold pizza.
Yes, that I agree with. That is the correct
So
place. Absolutely,
so
cold
that
pizza is the
so
tier
that's good.
champions.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll do. You say negative things, I'll say positive things.
That seems fair. Cereal. No, I'll also this cereal. All of cereal at the bottom, I also can agree with because, like, for the most part, cereal, like, even a good cereal falls below like average donuts in a lot of cases. So I agree to that.
Sure,
That makes sense.
sure. But sometimes cereal is just what you want.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I want a bowl of like Cocoa Pebbles sometimes, but like olive cereal. Do you understand how many variations on bran flakes there are?
Yeah, bread flakes are good.
They are, but there are so many variations of that.
All right. Next on our string of hot takes, this is Boris.
Oh God. All right. Yeah, never having grits is fine. You
Yep.
know, this actually,
Never having grits is a good thing. Kim's reaction to like us having grits in like the never had category or like
yeah,
really low is that like that's a good thing. Never have those.
yeah. That's that. Yeah, like the grits are not exactly for everybody, and that is fine. Bagels being up high is interesting to me. I I've never considered bagel. I like. I think if there's a particular bagel, it could be an S tier, but like I feel like
I think
bagels as a whole is like a weird.
here's the thing is that I think just in general bagels are better in New Jersey. Like bagels are just
Yeah,
better in New York, New
yeah,
Jersey.
they really
And
just
like
are.
we don't have like good bagels
No, I
in
agree to that.
Connecticut
I actually
or
don't
in
have that much.
Michigan.
Yeah, I actually don't have that much I can complain about because everything here is like pretty reasonable for the most part. Uh,
I
I
mean, Pop Tarts and D tier though.
but see, that's probably man, yeah. Like Pop Tarts and D tier again. I guess when you look at all, like again, like when you look at all Pop Tarts, sure, but like man, pop. There's something. Sometimes there's just a good Pop Tart to like run out the door with and like throw in your face, and it's not good for you, but it sure tastes like a s'more, kind of.
Yep.
That's like the best I can think to put it. Yeah, I generally can't complain about. I actually know there's my complaint. Uh, McDonald's hash brown and B tier, unbelievable,
Oof.
unacceptable, unacceptable.
Yeah, the McDonald's
Yup,
hash brown
it's really
is it's just such a powerful thing.
we did. We can come back to you, Black, if you'd like.
Here,
I was very rude.
do you wanna go back to Vlad's
Yeah,
real
we'll jump
quick?
back to
Here you
Vlad real
go.
quick because he just showed up.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
smoothies being at D is atrocious. Even though we've talked about it, I stand by that. You got S tier absolutely correct, and I agree with that. Uh,
Yeah, you because you got your top three,
yeah,
you get to remain a mod.
yeah,
Apparently, that's what
yeah.
Sam said.
That's what I stand at. Yeah, donut holes being above donuts, I think, is an interesting statement. You get more donut per donut, so like, sure, I guess that's fine. Uh, where was the other one I dunked on? Wasn't cereals. Coffee being D tier was right because like a bad. The average cup of coffee is pretty just like it's just there because it's blood.
Mhm.
I think that was it. I think I dunked on one more thing, but I can't think of what it is now. Some of them are. That's fine. Yeah,
All right.
like yeah. Overall, I have small complaints, but yeah, like A plus done, A plus submission.
Yeah. So this one, let me just cross reference jacking into the
Yeah.
matrix. Cross
Also,
enhance. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is Jay's.
oh, this is Mr. Dadbod. As a
This
fitness
is Mr.
guy,
Fit.
as a fitness guy, and also a guy who appreciates food and understands that like you should eat food you like, uh, like A plus, absolutely crushed it. I see nothing wrong with any of this. Maybe the hams are a little too high, but like you know, this is also the fact that he hasn't had danishes is kind of. Oh, he hasn't had honey buns. Wait, he hasn't had the. Wait, oh no, that's the travesty
Uh,
here.
yeah.
That's the travesty. Man's got to eat that. Man's got to try that. That's good food.
Also, D tier cold pizza. Come
Oh,
on,
ooh.
man.
Oh no, never mind. This is garbage. Get rid of it.
Cold
All right.
cold
Cold
pizza
pizza?
under like look, I know we said we were dunking on people for having Pop Tarts low before, but cold pizza
Is
lower than
absolutely,
Pop Tarts is
yeah.
like almost a war crime.
Yeah, that is a crime. I need to find Interpol now because that is just not acceptable.
Scrambled eggs is also interestingly placed.
Well, he's got a value. He's got a higher value on like sunny side up and deviled eggs, which like I'm sure there's a reason for that. As opposed to scrambled.
Sure.
Like scrambled eggs. I've recently had eggs over this weekend. You can have some bad scrambled eggs. It turns out.
Also, after all of the discourse, all of the English muffin based discourse on this channel, like in the Discord that we've had
Yeah.
in the lifetime of the Discord,
Yeah.
the fact that English muffins are up this high is shocking to me.
Yeah. I also did like we took a stance on that, and yeah, the fact that that's high for you is very very. Ugh. Uh, you know, there was some hope. There was some hope, but looks like the ring doesn't go into the volcano yet.
So, all right, I think this is noted. Uh, Noted, not like or a breakfast much. Judge bread.
That's fair.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's a lot he
this
hasn't
is
had. Yeah,
judges.
that sounds right. Um, I mean, I see why he doesn't like it. He's got a very like most of the stuff he writes pretty low. Like his only high things, like sure, I'll buy that. He got the hash brown right, which is we stand hash brown here in this community. Um, like the hams being up that high is where I want to fight him. That's where I want to put him in a fucking locker. Like that's I draw the line there. Like how do you put bacon on the same tier as fucking hams? Come on, dude. Like that's just no. Like
Is all the hams, all the
he just
various
stuck all the
hams
he just put all the various
are
hams on the same thing. Although I do commend him for enjoying grapefruit. Like that I will. Like even that C tier, that's the highest we've seen grapefruit yet. So like kudos to that, I guess. Like I can't eat grapefruit. I think that shit sucks. But like
yeah.
kudos to you.
We'll get to it. We'll get to her. But Ona had a pretty strong stance on grapefruit. So
Yeah.
um yeah. Otherwise like this is
Valid. Yeah.
fine.
Perfectly fine. Yeah. No other wild takes other than the ham. Yeah. The meat based products.
All right. Uh I think this is Gwen's. Just make
Oh,
sure. Yeah, this is Gwen's.
this is a big D tier. Wow. Oh no, pancakes in D tier? Oh Gwen. Oh Gwen. Oh no. Oh sweetie, we need to go to breakfast. Like we need to have a breakfast together. My goodness. Big respect for smoothies though. Smoothies being up that high. Like this is definitely a like mostly healthy eaters like tier list, and I respect that much because like parfait being up high, smoothie being up high. I respect that, but I at least she also placed English muffins in the correct tier also. I give her that.
Oh, in the D
In
tier.
the D tier.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like Pop Tarts are also here.
Yeah.
Waffles and pancakes
Pancakes,
are down
yeah.
here.
We just don't
Cold
like
pizza
doughy
down
things.
here.
Yeah, there's a lot to unlike, but I respect it. Like I said, this feels like the like healthy eaters like person that is like anti-gluten, and I respect
Mhm.
that. That's fine. If that's the case, like sure, I'm here for it. But like who
Anti gluten. There's
there's
like
like
it's all
there's
bread up
also
here.
it's all bread
Look
up
at all this bread.
I tried to make an effort, but that can't stop.
Croissants
Croissants are yeah,
are the best kind of roll though, for sure.
croissants are definitely a top. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's some things to like about this, but we need to go to breakfast, Gwen. We need to get a real
Uh,
breakfast for you.
we have. I'm just double checking to make sure that I didn't miss any submissions. If I didn't, then we've got one.
Okay.
And it looks like that is correct. So this is gonna
This is
be
Ona's.
Kim's.
Okay.
So yeah,
The
this is
added tiers are very good.
Kim's list. She also put she
Yeah,
made her own her own thing,
Her own
so
tears.
that's
I
good.
respect that. Oh no, the trauma and coffee are being together are like that's chef's kiss because that is true. I don't drink coffee because I want to drink coffee.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, I feel like
this is
I've
going
failed
on.
as a partner that she has not tried all of the different kinds of eggs.
I mean,
But
look,
then
some
again,
people.
I didn't know, so I guess I need to make eggs in slightly different
Yeah,
ways
yeah.
a bit.
Hams correctly placed. I respect that. All of this seems pretty good. I see nothing. So, all right, sausage patties. I know that you and I have had we discussed this either. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not big on sausage patties, but like,
Oh no,
okay,
she's a big fan of the sausage patty.
that's fair. I respect
Like
it.
when she gets McDonald's breakfast, which is like her favorite kind of like breakfast to get, she gets like sausage and cheese
Okay,
McGriddles.
okay,
Not
that makes
sausage,
sense.
egg, and cheese, just a sausage patty, cheese, and like the McGriddles.
I mean, it's just a cheeseburger at that point. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Like, what is a sausage? What is a sausage except a breakfast burger?
That's fair.
Uh, you know. All right, the English muffin being up this high again. There's some split in this community because English muffin in top tier is
Questionable. English
questionable.
muffin being above biscuit
Oh
is
yeah,
really the
that's really the
travesty
tragic.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I you know.
Also
Oh
McDonald's hash
really?
brown being just in
Just
good tier.
good? Yeah. Wow.
Nani the fuck?
Man. Okay. Sure. I disagree entirely, but I can't say much about that. Cereal's not great. Yeah,
Right.
like everything else balances out. So I'm with the majority of that sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we gotta get Kim on some eggs here.
I know. I feel like I've failed. I feel like I have to atone.
It's eggs. It's
Um.
eggs from now on. Everybody gets
Yeah.
eggs.
Well, normally I just like make a like on days where like she and Chris are both home, I'll make like a big thing of scrambled eggs and bacon just because like everyone's home, you know.
Yeah.
But, but yeah, apparently we got to get on that.
Oh yeah, not
Not
sponsor
sponsored.
by McDonald's. We're listening though, McDonald's. If you want to talk, just saying.
Yeah, if you want us to talk about your hash browns every stream, we will.
Yeah, we're here for. Or just hit us up.
Hit
All
us
right,
up, Ronald.
Mr. Ronald himself. All right, but
Yeah,
so that's the last of that. So that's the
that's the
review
last. Thanks
portion.
again for all the
Yeah,
submissions. That was way fun.
yeah.
And now it's time to get into the new one.
Yep, we are fast food. This is like fast food restaurants in particular, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is some fast food stuff. Uh, we're gonna do some uh
Or-
haven't
or-
had.
yeah.
And should we name them? Should we
Uh,
give them fun names?
S tier is Drunken Hangover Recovery Center, or it doesn't have
Here's
to be, or it doesn't have to be.
listen. I think that that's actually A tier.
That's fair.
I think that S tier is like it's
Uh,
like legit
legit food.
actually good though.
Legit food.
This is like hangover recovery center.
Yeah.
Uh, this is like it's the only thing on the way to work.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
I
this is
think it's like a small detour before the only thing on the way to work. Because like there are some things you will go out of the way. Like
that's
it's like there's like a
that's
3 minute,
fair.
there's like a little bit of a detour. Like it's like 5 minutes, but I
Extra
really want this.
time on the drive to work.
Yep. And then there's like
This
only
is
my only
like
choice. Yeah.
the only choice on the way to work.
And then it's like the
Uh,
only choice in 50 miles.
yeah, this is like,
Uh,
oh god, why is this the only thing around me?
and then the last one's actively avoid.
Yeah, stone unplayable.
Yeah.
And then I think we actually need to, I agree,
Yeah.
add a row below and call it Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, shitty tier, as it were.
Yeah.
All right.
So this seems like a good starting point to me.
I'm with this, and this is a good starting point. There's how many options? There's like a
Uh,
decent chunk.
yeah,
All right,
we've got some options.
all right. Let's start
So
in alphabetical order, I suppose.
is it? I guess it is.
It
Wow.
is actually.
All right, sure. So let's talk about Arby's.
Uh,
Where
so
are you at on Arby's?
I have a soft spot for Arby's. So I'm probably gonna rate this higher than I would. Um, it to me is not something I get all the time, but it is something that I feel like I'm going out of my way to get a lot of the time. So for me, it's big extra time on the drive to work. Not quite a food I'm like dying to have at like particular moments, and not like hangover recovery, but it is definitely like if I've got the time and I'm like feeling it, yeah, it's I would call it that third tier there.
That makes sense. Yeah, I feel similarly. Like, um, it's like it's like there's one pretty close to our apartment, but we don't get it like all the
Yeah,
time. So I think
yeah,
I think the extra time on the drive to work is good.
yeah.
Also, shout out to whoever like actually made it
Transparency.
transparent.
Yeah,
That's
you're the real
that's
MVP
that's
here.
a good
Your take is
touch.
correct, Vlad. By the way, your take is absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
absolutely.
The King, Steph, Mr. Burger King, Mr. King of Burgers himself.
Right.
See,
Um.
this is gonna get divisive because I know I'm the only one. I know I am the only one with strong feelings about this place.
All right. What are your strong feelings?
This is I. So here's the thing. I want to put it in legit good food. I know it's garbage food. I want to put it in
It's
S tier.
really not.
It's really, but like for me it is hangover recovery. That is I think of like fast food. It hits a spot that is tasty to me, and is usually I'll go out of my way for it,
Yeah.
especially if I like have to.
I think it's at least hangover recovery
Yeah,
center.
I call it there.
Yeah. I mean, like the amount of times that we just go like, yeah, we'll just meet at Burger King
Yeah,
for lunch. You
yeah.
know?
We like. Here's the thing. We like McDonald's breakfast. We stand the rest of Burger King's menu though. Like it's
Yeah.
just good food. It's just tasty food.
Yeah.
Food.
Have what's your take on the market? The old
It is.
B market.
I've had it a couple times. Like one or two times been sit down. One or two uh, like on the go. One ironically eating at a Boston market in Boston. I've done it. I did it. I completed it. Uh, like it is perfectly like fine. I don't ever like, but like the thing is, it's like if when I think of Boston Market, I think of like food that like my parents wanted to make or like I used to eat for like dinner, but just done like
Mhm.
so mediocrely, and it's kind of very much like, oh God, why is this the only thing around me whenever I go to it?
Yeah, we had a running joke in our family when my aunt started to like get into cooking and learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Because like for the whole like first half of my life, basically, whenever my aunt was around and like she was getting us food, she would get us takeout or delivery or something like that, and then she had actually like started to learn to cook and was like
Okay.
making some stuff, and there was a running joke that she was just going to Boston Market
Oh,
to
she
to
was actually Steve Hammings this.
yeah, yeah. um so I have like a slight fondness for Boston Market because like of that familial joke.
Yeah.
Also, like I do have strong sense memory of like their meatloaf being good and like their
Okay.
cornbread being good. But like in general, I haven't been there in a long time, and I would be surprised if it holds up.
Yeah.
So
I've heard.
I think why is this the only thing around me is fine.
I think that's yeah. I think I could see going up, but that is fine to me.
Yeah,
Steve, you ever been to a Bojangles?
I have not. Have you?
I have no idea what that is, but I really want to go there now. Hold on a moment. Where is my nearest Bojangles?
I think I might have one closer to me than you do because I
Bojangles
think that
chicken.
yeah, it's a I think it's like a southern thing, but it might be a Midwest thing.
Headquarters is Charlotte, North Carolina, so it is definitely a southern thing. Yeah, not a clue. So, but now I kind of want to try it. Unfortunately, that is not the case.
Yeah, the closest Bojangles to me is in like Maryland.
That's incredible.
So I won't be trying that one anytime soon.
There's one. No, there's one in Pennsylvania. Hold on.
Okay.
There's one in Reading, Pennsylvania. We
Okay, I'll
can.
meet you there. We'll
I
go
wonder
get
if.
some
Hold
dinner.
on. No, hold on, Steph. They do DoorDash. I wonder if they'll DoorDash us.
From Pennsylvania? Yes, hi, I'd like cold, soggy chicken tomorrow for like $100.
Oh God. You know. Oh
Um,
goodness.
let's talk B Dubs.
Oh man, I'm a big fan of B Dubs. You know, I'm big, legit good food here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is not. Here's the thing, like, when I want wings, and I know there's not like one or two specific. There's like two places I really want wings from, like that I know I can't get access to because they're just so far away. So like when I stop and go like, well, I can't have that because that place is in like New York. I can't get this place because that's like 45 minutes away, and I have no desire to do that. The B Dubs is fucking 15 minutes down the street, and I want some good wings. Fucking sold.
that's fair. You know what? I think that's fine because I think their sauces are actually good, and
Yeah,
that's like what I'm getting. Like
from like
I'm
yeah,
not getting wings because I want like chicken. If I
yeah,
wanted chicken, I'd just be getting some chicky nuggies.
yeah.
But like I want the wings in this instance to just serve as a vehicle for sauce,
Yes,
and I think that in that way they are serviceable.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
And most of their, like
Have
you
you
said,
been
most of the stuff. What's the next
to Raising Cane's?
one? No.
It's a chicken place.
I've heard of it, but
It's a Midwest chicken place.
Raisin
So
Cane's chicken fingers. Oh, there's one in Boston. Okay.
okay.
Interesting.
Also, Church's Chicken is also a
Yeah,
Midwest.
Church's
I
chicken
think
is a
I
good
know.
one. There's some
I
up
haven't
here.
been there.
There's some
Oh,
up
all right.
here.
Have you been to a Church's?
I have actually. I specifically went out of my way to try it at one point.
Okay.
Um, it is. I don't know that it's something I would go out of my way for again, but it definitely was like worth trying for the experience. And I would say it's like, here's the thing: if it's it's big like the only choice on the way to work energy, because like
Okay.
I would rather just have like KFC, but it's not bad.
Yeah, that's fair. Um,
Yeah,
so
Canes.
I've had Raisin Canes once.
All right.
Um, and I feel largely the same as you do about churches. Like I would get it if it were the only thing, but like I like there are at least two other places where I like their chicken better, so that's where I would go. You know?
Yeah. Is there literally only wait, what? Sorry, I'm doing a search for Raising Canes. There's literally only one showing up. It's in fucking Mass.
Yeah. There's more
There's definitely
in like
more.
yeah. There's one in Ohio. We That's where we've gotten it before. How about Checkers? You been to Checkers?
Yeah, I've been to Checkers.
Hell yeah.
Checkers pretty good.
Checkers fries are like this. They're so good.
They're pretty good. I would call this like I would put it on if I had the extra time, I'll go out of my way for a Checkers. Yeah. I've got nothing wrong with that.
I would call Checkers legit good food. Like
I'll meet you in Hangover Recovery because I could
yeah.
definitely
Oh,
see that.
absolutely.
I could definitely see that. Yeah.
Like a nice good greasy
Burger,
fuck
yeah.
off burger and
Yeah.
like some nice spicy fries. Get a little bit of kick in there.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with it. Steb, you
Uh
probably have stronger feelings about this one.
I mean I think Chipotle is good. Like actually legit good.
I don't think it's bad. I feel like it's not my choice of like that kind of food, but I feel like it's not bad.
All right,
Uh
here's the thing is that like this is something that I actually would take extra time on my drive to work for
yeah, I feel like but at
because
the same, I
I've
feel like
literally done that
yeah.
before.
I feel like if you have to have extra time to also go into Chipotle's because it is like you have to go in. It's like yeah, I could agree to that. Like that
Now
that
you
and
can
like
do like
Moe's.
the curbside thing, but you definitely need extra time to eat it.
Yeah,
This is
definitely.
not a thing you can like eat and drive.
Yeah,
Even
no.
if you get a burrito, it's probably too big. You have to like stop and
Mm,
like, you know,
yeah. No, I can agree to
actually
that. I can agree to
eat
that
that
one.
thing. Yeah. All right,
CC's
cool.
Pizza.
Have you been to
I
CC's?
have not thought about CC's Pizza in forever, and oh God, why is this the only thing around me? It is incredibly like it's not even Domino. Like it's like Domino's Pizza Hut tier, but like it's just missing something. I don't know what it is. I've had it like once, and I remember this being like, "This is the least fulfilling pizza I've eaten in some amount of time."
That's fair.
Uh,
And we're like I feel like we have the room to be particularly snobby about pizza because like we've
yeah,
got that Connecticut, New York, New Jersey
yeah.
pizza
Well, look, Connecticut has
experience.
had the best pizza running for like years, and you all
True.
can fight. You all can fight us, but like it's there. It's in fucking papers.
They can't fight the facts,
Yeah.
Zam.
No, but they can try to fight us, but then we'll just direct them to the facts, and that's just the way it
Yeah.
is. Like,
Have you been to Cookout?
no, this seems to be a primarily deep south thing, in the area of, uh, like the Carolinas. So, you
Hmm.
know,
Okay, fair enough. I
uh,
hope
I,
that they I hope they enjoy
apparently I need to eat a lot of things,
it.
in when I travel one of these days.
Right.
Does it come
Excuse
with
me.
Pennsylvania? No, no, New York, no, 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 okay.
All right. Coming up next, we got Domino's Pizza, Mr. Domino, as we
Mr.
call it
Demeter.
over here. Wait,
You
how do
know,
you feel about Mr. Domino's Pizza?
it's not my choice of pizza. It's arguably one of the better fast food pizzas.
I was gonna
Uh,
say here's the thing I think we need to keep in mind while we're talking about pizza in this context. Um, like, is that we are obviously like we grew up
yeah,
spoiled because
yeah,
Connecticut pizza. So
yeah,
I think we need to try our best to rate these fast food places within the context of like only the fast food places.
yeah. But see, so here's my thing, Steph, because I see it down the line, and I know what I'm putting as like peak pizza, even though I know it's incredibly a hot take. And like Domino's to me is like big only choice on the way to work. It's like pretty okay for fast food pizza, but there's like at least one that I would rather have over that, and there's at least one under that to me.
Yeah. Okay. So only choice way to work.
Yeah, that's my take.
I think that's fine. I would also like consider Hangover Recovery Center because I've literally used it for that, but this works.
Wrong one up. I would meet.
Oh,
Here's the thing. I would meet you at extra time to drive because there are times like when I want a Domino's pizza, I am willing to go out of
yeah.
the way for it. That's kind of the other thing.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at that.
I think that the thing about Domino's that kind of sets it apart is that like it has like a distinct kind of like flavor
Yeah,
and texture to it
yeah.
that like other fast food places don't really
No, I
have.
can give you and that's where I'm willing to like I'm willing to be swayed up because that is like it does have a lot of things going for it. I will say.
Yeah. All right.
What
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen so much. So like hot take
Uh-huh.
here. Legit, actually good food though. You
Ooh,
wouldn't expect this, but like the burgers are
that
really
is
good. The burgers are pretty good. The chicken's all in like a good spot. Even the salads are like really solid choices. Like it's pretty good food for fast food.
honestly, I don't disagree. I've gotten this a bunch because it's like one of Kim's favorite places to get lunch.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
slash
surprisingly
dinner.
good.
Yeah, it's like fine. And like here's the thing that's really cool about it is you have the added utility of like if you also want ice cream, you've
It's
got
right
like
there.
above average ice cream that you can
Yeah,
also get.
yeah. Like
So we put it
I
are we
think
actually putting this in the actual good
I
food?
feel so. Yeah, I feel that way.
All right.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to a Firehouse Subs?
I have. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's like this is setting the bar low, but like it's better than Subway, that's for certain. Uh,
Oh, for sure.
um, I would go out of my way for work for a Firehouse sub. No, I would say if it's like, yeah, I would call it. I would call it go out of the way.
I can see that. I think that's fine. So like we had this like kind of close to us when we were in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I always thought it was like a fine choice. I like Penn Station a little bit better as a
Oh
fast
yeah,
food sub place. But like, yeah, this
it's
is
like perfectly good. Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
are we just putting Five Guys in legit good food actually though, and calling it a day,
I mean, the
or
amount
is
of
it Hangover Center?
stuff, the amount of fries they give you, how could it be a bad food? Like,
Right,
it's
exactly.
my only complaint.
It's
Yeah,
good. It's good strictly by volume.
yeah. Like, the thing is, like, I really want to hate it because it's expensive, but then I like think about it and I'm like, but they just give you a dumb amount of fries, and the burgers are like really good size and like taste good. Yeah, it's just good. Like,
When I was all right, here's a story from when I was young and in college, and I'm not particularly proud of this story. Uh,
all right.
but I once got uh because there was on my way, like when I was going to University of New Haven before I was in Montclair, I
Yep.
was commuting back and forth every day, and there was a Five Guys on the way, and so I
Mm-hmm.
would get it like every once in a while when I had the extra time to like actually go into a place because there was no drive through. Um, and I made a classic blunder that I think if you're new to Five Guys,
Oh
people
no.
sometimes make, and I got a large fry.
Yep.
And let me tell you, and this is the thing I'm not particularly proud of. That bag of fries sat in my car for several days and was my snack for several days.
I mean, yeah, you just got
I
several potatoes. Yeah, that checks.
I just had like, yeah, it literally was just like any like I was like I guess I'm just gonna keep this here until I like was
Finish
hungry, and
it.
so anytime I'd be hungry I'd just like reach into the bag and grab a handful of fries,
Yep.
and it was there for a long time before I
Yeah.
even like felt the bottom.
Yep. Nope.
It's like
That's yeah.
never ending bag of fries.
The sheer value alone is just like it's good food and the sheer value. Yeah, A plus tier.
Yep.
The
Hardee's.
Hardee's. I ate at a Hardee's once. I don't remember it.
I've I've never been to a Hardee's.
I've been to a Hardee's once. I don't remember it. Um,
So
big like I don't. Here's the thing. I don't have a desire to go back to it, so I'd call it stone
I think
unplayable.
I think it should go in the haven't had category if you don't remember it enough to
I
have
don't.
a.
But well, no. But here's the thing. If I don't remember it, is it because it was so unmemorable? Like the
I
only
don't
thing I
know.
remember, like the things I remember about that food was I waited big like a long time for my food, and it wasn't even that great. So I'm willing. I can absolutely put it on stone unplayable because it's just not like. I
All
remember
right.
like the food was bad. I waited forever. It was just big meh.
Okay.
Oh man.
Anyone who likes Hardee's,
Yeah,
fight
fight. I
Sam
guess you can
about it, I
fight me.
guess.
I guess I'll take that fight. I'll die on that hill.
How about the International House of Pancakes?
Big hangover recovery center. I love me some good IHOP.
Absolutely.
It's not perfect, but yeah.
The amount of times where I was the first person to wake up after like a party while we were in college, and I would just
Mhm.
like get everyone's orders and like go to IHOP and bring back just like an absolute crap ton of
Like
just
food, yeah.
or like we would all like pack up into a car and go there.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep, it's
Stuff.
damn good food. It's not perfect, but it's damn good.
Yeah. In and Out. Have you had In and Out before?
No, I've actually really wanted to try it. Apparently it's pretty good, but nope.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jack in the Box?
Nope. Too far south, too Texas.
Jimmy John's?
I've had Jimmy John's.
Okay, I have not had Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's has similar Firehouse subs vibe. But I don't like something about the name Jimmy John's just makes it unappealing. The food itself is like fine. So I would call it like I'd call it like only choice on the way to work, I would probably be fine with that. Like if there's a Jimmy John's and it's on my way to like where I'm going, I'm like, yeah, fine, sure. I'm not like excited,
Right.
but it is food.
Yeah. How about Jersey Mike's?
Oh man. So I'm big on Jersey Mike's. This is the one when I alluded to Firehouse Subs that I would put above this. I'm big on Jersey Mike's. I would put this to either hangover or legit actually good.
I'm willing to put it at Hangover, but I've never had Jersey Mike's, so I would
It
have to.
is I of the sandwich places, they
Mhm.
they 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 nail it. They're really good. The
Mhm.
portions are great. It's a little bit it's big fuck, what's the place in Connecticut? Oh my god.
Nardelli's.
Yeah, it's big Nordelli's energy. It's like
That makes me really interested in trying it. Actually, I'm probably
it,
gonna try
it's
to find one in
it
Michigan.
is big. It is big. Like if Nordelli's like made it to a chain, it has that energy because like it feels like a
Nice.
Nordelli's, but like you're not like they cranked down the sub sizes a little bit and they gave more options and like it's good. I will say,
Nice.
30 minutes to
Sweet.
food is way too long. Fuck that.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh,
KFC, Mr. Colonel
Mr.
Senpai,
Mr. Sanders is here.
Mr. Sanders Senpai.
Yeah, Sanders
Uh,
Coon.
you know, this is like kind of frequently a place I stop on my route to work, and a lot of times I'll find myself going there even if I don't really have the time. So I would put it in extra time on the drive to work.
That's interesting. So I actually there's a KFC down the road from us now, and I've never had a KFC this close before. And
Mm-hmm.
we've gotten it. I think like maybe like 4 times since we moved here, which is like more than a more
More
like
than
a
like previously.
more frequent than I've had KFC in probably my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And my feelings about KFC have actually shifted to like I feel like it's pretty mid now.
As Devlata said, KFC is the John mid range of fried chicken.
Yeah,
But I feel like it's better than like I feel like it's been tastier than the Church's chicken the one time I had it. That's kind of the thing. Is like I feel like it's above like I could see it being a tier down but above Church's. That would be my compromise.
that's fair. We could do like top of only
Yeah,
play
I could
only.
see that. Yeah, that seems fine to me.
All right, Lil Caesars, Detroit based Lil Caesars.
Oh, I love me. I was so sad when the Little Caesars near me went out of fucking they couldn't keep it up. I loved their pizza. Uh, it is absolutely bad pizza. It is not good pizza, but it is a lot of pizza and it was cheap pizza. And I enjoyed it more than Domino's and it's hangover recovery center for me and I will be compromising that I know. And I'm fine to
Yeah.
that.
So here's a funny thing. So Little Caesars, like I said, famously,
Of
or
Detroit.
maybe not famously to Michigan people,
Yeah.
based out of Detroit. Which like so is Domino's too.
Yeah.
Um, and there's a thing here, and I didn't like believe this the first time I heard it, but like it's definitely a thing. If you ask like any Michigander like what they think about Little Caesars, they all have the same response,
What is the
and
response?
they just say it's warm and it's ready.
Yep, that is it is it is not good food. It is hot and it's ready and it probably realistically is
Yeah,
oh god, why is this the only thing around me? But
yep.
man, have I enjoyed Little Caesars food, so I will meet you wherever you think.
I mean, I think it's the oh god, why is this the only thing around me?
I
Like
will
maybe the top of this,
I
but
will meet
like
you there.
if you wanna meet at like only choice on the way to work, then I'd be fine with
I would
that.
take bottom of the only choice.
All right.
I would take I would be happy with that cuz I know that is good that is a gift to me. I am understanding of that.
Okay. All right, Ronald. Ronald, we're talking to you now.
Look, McDonald's, we're gonna chat for a moment here. I know this because I've eaten there a couple times recently. Your prices have gone up.
Uh huh.
Your food choices have decreased. Every time I order something, I'm never happy. But it's like they're everywhere. And I'm so
Mm-hmm.
mad they're everywhere. Uh So, oh god, why is this the only thing around me?
That's exactly my thoughts. You fucking nailed it.
I don't like eating at McDonald's for so many
Uh,
reasons, but damn it, it's everywhere and it's just available.
yep,
All right, just
it
slap
really
this.
is.
We can just move on because we know where this is going.
Yep.
Moses
Anyways,
S tier.
anyways, Panda Express.
Yeah, I don't think we need to say anything about that. If anybody really wants us to elaborate, you can find us in leave us a comment. And we'll talk about that.
You can find us at Moe's.
Yeah, you can find us at Moe's or in the comment section talking about how great Moe's is.
You can find us at Moe's. We'll buy you a stack. It'll change your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Panda Express. I haven't had this in so long, and it's
just like
so
big mall.
Yeah,
Chinese
it's just
food.
big mall Chinese food. I never have a craving for this. Like, I actively avoid this. I would call this stone unplayable, honestly. I feel like I'd rather support like any small Chinese place than like Panda Express.
That's fair. I think it's fine, but like I don't have strong enough feelings to make it like
I would oh god, why is this around me? I could see moving it up to that if you like really want to, but I feel like it is damn near undesirable. Yeah, like yeah.
I actually think McDonald's is probably higher than CC's Pizza.
Yeah, CC's Pizza is not.
I think CC's Pizza is like really close.
It is really not good. It does not cheat and free food tastes better. It always tastes better, but it does.
How do you feel about Pantera bread?
I love Pantera bread. Maybe it's because I've spent a lot of time passing time there and free Wi-Fi, and the food's like pretty good.
Yeah,
like
Panera is like a vibe. It's not just a food place.
Yeah,
it's a good place to like, especially when you're in our line of work and you have a lot of time to kill, hanging out.
I would honestly call this because it's not like good hangover food. It's not like, but it's damn good food.
It is.
Like, it is kind
of
like
depending
on what you
bread.
get. Yeah, I mean, like I would put it in Hangover Recovery Center or Extra Time because like I will go out of my way for Pantera bread if I know there's one close by and I'm like really in the mood for it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I think it's also Extra Time on the drive to work because like when you want Pantera bread, there's like nothing else
there's nothing that's going to compete with it. Yeah, it does. There's nothing on this list that's like really going to compete against that. So it's really its own class.
I think it's like right in the middle here.
Yeah. Oh, Papa John's.
Just like, need I say more?
Yeah, I've eaten several Papa John's and it is incredibly pizza. Like even CC's Pizza is something better than that.
I remember the exact last time that I had Papa John's, and it was in May of 2020 when I was visiting Baltimore, or when I was visiting Maryland. We got Papa John's pizza like the second to last night that I was there, and I remember it very vividly because I remember how fucking terrible it was.
Yeah, it is. It is something that my family in Ohio gets all the time, and we're always happy for it because it's like a change of pace usually from like other things. But every time I'm at this, I'm like, this is not pizza. Like,
why would you ever get Papa John's in Ohio when like you could get like a Little Caesars or a Domino's or you could go to the Hut, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about in a minute. Yeah, like it's just not great.
Yeah.
But you know what is great?
Yeah, I think that I honestly I equate Pizza Hut and Domino's, like they are like interchangeable to me.
So here's a spicy take. I would put it above Domino's for the simple reason, I can get my stuffed crust pizzas from Pizza Hut. I can't get my stuffed crusts from like anywhere else. And sometimes I just want cheese in my crust. Like that's just all it is.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. Like if you want a stuffed crust pizza, you either have to go hit up the Hut or you have to like get a DiGiorno.
Yeah, you have to go find a DiGiorno and make it, and that's just too much fucking time and energy.
Yeah.
And like that's my take.
Yeah. I think that's fine, but like the tier we're good with.
Yeah, the tier's fine. Yeah, considering like there's no Pizza Huts fucking close, and as like a rule, now you cannot have a Pizza Hut that is not attached to a Taco Bell stand. You're not allowed to legally have a standalone Pizza Hut.
There's a standalone Pizza Hut down the street from us.
Is there really? That's insane.
it's our default pizza place that we go
That's
to now.
insane. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. There's like we usually go to Pizza Hut if like Pete and Joanna are around, we get Mr. Domino's
That makes sense.
because they get the points.
That makes sense. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go back to the South Step. We're going to Popeyes.
Popeyes is legit good, actually.
It is really, really good. It is surprisingly good. There's a reason people are fighting each other for chicken sandwiches.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best chicken place.
Yeah, I would pop that up there. I don't go out of my way for it. There's one not far out, but
so here's like the way that I would rank these right now. Wait, there we go. You know?
See, I would put B-dubs higher, but I understand the Popeyes love. I understand, like, I'd put B-dubs over Popeyes and then Five Guys. Like, I would have swapped those two positions, but I understand that.
But like, here's the thing: is that like B-dubs, you're going for the sauce, as we've established.
Yeah, the Popeyes is the chicken.
Popeyes,
like,
you're going for the chicken.
Yeah, fine. I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
I'll give you that one.
So.
Oh
yeah.
wait. Oh.
How do you feel about the Doba?
Is that Qdoba?
Yeah, Qdoba.
I've had it like once, and it was big. Like, it felt like, to me, it just felt like Chipotle again. Like, maybe I missed something, but like I entirely forgot about it and just kind of only remember it because that starts with a Q.
So Qdoba is the only like not Taco Bell Mexican place that is around us, and so I've had it a lot more since we moved in. Right. And I've literally said before, "Oh God, why is this the only thing around me?"
That is incredibly fair.
Until relatively recently, we're now a Chipotle that is like 20 minutes away has like found its way onto our DoorDash, which is nice. So now we don't even have to get this anymore, and we can get Chipotle. But like, I used to like Qdoba a lot more, and now that I've been having it, like, you know, like I had it like once every week or like a couple times a month or whatever, and like it's just not as good consistently.
That's fair. I've not had it a bunch, so I can't speak that much. But yeah, how about Stev? Hit him with that old Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake's pretty good.
I like it. I'm here for Steak and Shake.
Yeah, I think Steak and Shake is like good hangover recovery center energy.
Yeah, it's good food. It's a little bit of a wait, but it's like perfectly good food, and I've never been disappointed the few times I've got it. I'll go out of my way for it.
Yeah. How do you feel about Sanic?
Mr. Sanic, Mr. Gotta Go Fast. You know, it is actually reasonably decent food. The variety is like really interesting. It kind of feeds everybody. But I still don't feel like I'm like, I know people that go out of the way for Sanic. There's one like 10 minutes away from me. I still can't justify it half the time because I don't care enough.
I remember going to that Sonic in Wallingford when it opened, and because it was like the first Sonic to open on like that side of the country.
Yep.
And people were like so horny for Sonic.
And the line for years.
Yeah. And the line was like so fucking long, and it's like you have to sit in your car that whole time. And it was just a miserable experience. But like now, like it's fine.
Yeah, it's big only choice energy to me. Like I'm not going out of my way for it, but
I think this is like the only choice on the way to work. And like, but like I'm not upset about it.
Yeah, I'm never mad to see it, but I'm just like, okay, fine.
Yeah. Shake Shack though.
Shake Shack good. Big
Shake
extra
Shack
time.
Good.
Extra time.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep, I like that. I'll go out of the way, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I need to throw this. Shout out to my boy Quanta. Subway's just awful. I understand people like it. There are some people that are there for it. I get it occasionally. It is unfortunately like there's just not anything else closer. Like there's a Jersey Mike's, but it's like the opposite direction, and I can like Grubhub it, or like I can just put in the order and just go pick it up, and it's faster. It's man, so much work still needs to be done. Subway, come on, you bring shame to Connecticut by existing and being the way you are. Noted headquarters in Connecticut, by the way.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um, I want to get some of these ones that I think we haven't had before out of the way.
Sure.
Have you had Zaxby's Which or Whataburger before?
Zaxby's no. Whataburger no. I've been kind of thinking at that one, and I don't know what which is, but I'm interested. Like, I want to hear more about which. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is it W? Is it like which WHICH, or is it how is it spelled?
WHICHWICH, like which sandwich?
Okay. I am superior. They claim to be superior sandwiches. I'm very interesting.
Let me see if there's one near me.
Uh,
Because if there is, then
yeah, that's a
we'll
tough
see.
claim to be a superior sandwich. Can I just view all locations? They have international locations.
Oh, there's one in Ann Arbor.
Oh, is there really?
There's one 12 miles away. There's one in Detroit. Okay, I could
Okay.
literally go to this place. It's 20
Okay.
minutes away.
There's one in.
I'm gonna go there for
Oh, there's
like
several
maybe
in
I'll go there
Mass.
for
Okay.
dinner.
There's several in Mass. Okay. Like if I end up in Boston way, I'm going back. Okay. I'm interested. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna get that for like dinner or something, and I'll report back.
Yeah. Okay. I look forward to hearing about this because that sounds fascinating.
Yeah. How about Waffle House?
It's not pretty. It's not it's not exciting, but it's pretty okay food stuff. It's
Yeah,
big like budget diner, and I love me a good diner. Like only choice to extra time. Uh,
yeah.
you know?
I think it's a good like only choice
Yeah.
candidate.
Yeah.
I've if
Like
I had it like I've finished many a Magic tournaments in Waffle
Waffle
House
Houses, yeah. It's
because the card shop's closed.
yep, it is perfectly good. They will let you do whatever you want. They're sociable about it, and you know what? But it's like food's not spectacular, but that they sure get you that hospitality.
Mhm. All right, dealer's choice. Which of these two titans are we talking about first?
Let's go to Taco Bell because I feel like that one we have
All
to
right,
like let's be real. There's no way it competes close to Moe's. Like period. It's never gonna be
sure.
on that same tier.
Yeah,
But I
I think the existence of Moe's bumps Taco Bell out of the legit good
yeah
food though
yeah.
category.
But I will
But I think
say
it's
yeah
huge
good
hangover recovery center
yeah.
energy.
I will say I learned on my travels for like one of my days in particular. There's a Taco Bell in range, and I will actively choose. And I went, oh, that's a no brainer, and choose that over like KFC, Dunkin', and like three other choices. I just went like, no, this is
Mhm.
perfectly great.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like it's like perfectly
It's
fine all around.
yeah. It
Um
it's
I
fast. It's good. I've
they're
never had a bad taste. Yeah.
they're really good about um like if you want something but like not some of the ingredients in it. In my experience, because I do a
Yeah.
lot of that. They're really good about like not putting sour cream on stuff, not
Mm-hmm.
putting lettuce on things, like that sort of
Yep.
thing, like no tomatoes, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just overall like
Bruh.
Taco Bell is a good
Yeah.
safe option
Bruh.
and
I got a
always.
free taco from them because their speaker didn't work. Not even because they didn't have anything I didn't want. They were apologizing for their speaker being broken and they were giving people free taco coupons. Like,
Wow.
you minorly inconvenienced me at like, oh, I have to go up to the window to order. How awful is that? Like, we used to do that anyways. Like, that's not even an inconvenience. Like,
Right.
thank you. Uh,
Yep.
but the redheaded lass herself, Wendy,
Right. Where are we at on Wendy? I
Ab-
had Wendy's last night.
above McDonald's, below Burger King,
I
only
think it's
choice.
I think it's at least in Hangover Recovery Center. I fucking love. I'm a big Wendy's fan.
I will meet you at extra time because I will go out of the way for a
That's
Wendy's.
that's fair. Top of extra time.
Yeah, I can meet you on that. Because I don't know that
That's
like I don't know on the rest of this list. Like I would argue it's above that, but I would say that like it is definitely if I have extra time, I will if I know I can afford to go to it or it's in the area, I will look to that. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Wendy's I think has like the deep like one of the deepest menus of
Mm.
all of these
Like fast food burgers
like
and
like of all of the big, like the big 3 of like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's or whatever.
yeah.
Like Wendy's has like chili,
Mm-hmm.
baked potatoes, salads,
Yep.
um, like
Yeah.
chicken sandwiches, and like they're all good. Like it's all fine,
Yeah.
as opposed to like the McDonald's salad. I don't eat salads, but like I've heard nothing but bad things about McDonald's salad.
I got them
Like
occasionally. Yeah, I got those occasionally. They're like fine, but I don't remember. I definitely don't want them half the time. Like a Wendy's
like they've
salad seems
got
pretty okay.
they've got Frosties, so if you want like a sweet
Mm-hmm.
dessert, they've got you covered. They
Mm-hmm.
have they have the best spicy nugs in the game. If you're looking for a spicy nug, they their burgers like definitely like real good.
Mm-hmm. That's
Arguably better
reasonable.
than the Kings, but like
All right, I would say I think we need to. This is gonna be the question for the comments too. So pick a burger, pick a fries, pick a nugs. Combine it together. Where are you going?
a burger, a fry, a nug.
Yep, from any of these places. Where are you building from?
Um, I mean it's Wendy's nugs for sure. Burger King burgers, and I guess McDonald's fries.
See, I would just opt McDonald's out entirely because I don't like the McDonald's fries. So I'd go Burger King burger, Burger King fries, Wendy's nugs.
I think Burger King's fries are the weakest of the
Really,
fries.
I think they're the best, man. I guess that's my hot take. If you're with me or against me, you can fight me about that. But like I think their fries are on point.
Yeah, though I will say like there are some times where like the only like where I'm not just craving a burger, I'm craving like a like McDouble,
Yeah, all right, I'll give you that one.
specifically.
There are specific moments. Is there anything that this list led off? Because I can think of like one or two things, but those are like arguably coffee shops that kind of got left off the list.
Um, there was something that I was surprised. I can't remember what it is.
Because my
Um,
immediate thought was like Dunks, but like that is more coffee
yeah,
shop.
yeah, Dunks, Starbucks.
Like those tend to be
Um,
more, yeah. Like they kind of left off coffee shops. Like that's fair.
yeah, they also don't have Mr. Hortman on here.
Yep. Yep.
Um, which is like the best breakfast place.
Best breakfast place. Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like there was one other thing that like I feel like there was one other fast food place that like got left off that I can't think of, but I can't. This looks like everything. Oh well, Blimpies doesn't exist anymore, but that would have been the one that I was thinking about.
Rip Blimpies.
Yeah, I worked at a Blimpies. Their food was actually pretty good, all things considered.
Quiznos.
I'm so sad. I really wanted Quiznos not long ago, and to not be able to find one was very saddening.
Did I tell you there's a Quiznos in Michigan? We drove by it the other day,
That's incredible.
and I was like, it was like right after the last time we talked about Quiznos,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh fuck, I need to tell Sam about this, and then I forgot. So
Oh wait, there is
Popeyes
one.
is on. Popeyes is here, blood.
Popeyes is
It's
there.
up and legit, actually good though.
Yeah, it is there.
Yeah.
Sure. Hold on. Find no medication. Where are we? Oh, there's one not far. Okay, there's one in Orange, Connecticut. All right. I guess I'm down. You know what? I'm down that way. Maybe I'll make a detour.
Yeah, that's like New Haven.
That's New Haven area. Yeah, I make a. You know what? I think I know where I'm going for lunch that day. Perfect. It's a small detour.
Nice.
I would put that under. I'd go out of my way for it.
Right.
Um.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I guess that's Long John Silver's is a good one. Ooh, that's actually one that like I don't care for it,
it,
but
it's a stone unplayable.
yeah, I don't like seafood, so I
Like
can't really comment.
like
But
thing that like doesn't the number one thing that does not do good in fast food is fish.
fish, yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. If you want, yeah, like fast food fish does never like just. I don't know who's craving it, but like there's just you can't do it on fast food. It just does not go well. I feel like.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the list. So
Yeah. Otherwise, I think this is pretty good.
I think
Pretty good list.
this is fine. I'm happy with this on the overall.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put this in the tier today, gone tomorrow link in our Discord. along with a link to make this tier list in and of itself. We will let our fine community members, rank them as they see fit, and we will have a fun time
talking
going
about it.
over those next week and finding a new thing to talk about.
Yep. Let us know in the comments below on YouTube there. Did we get something wrong? Did we is there something you disagree with? What did we nail? How bad is CC's Pizza and Papa John's Pizza? Let us know.
Do we need to fight you about any of these?
Do we need to fight you about any of these? Let us know.
If so, then Sam will fight you.
It's true. I'm designated fighting boy. So so let us know, and we'll take up those arms. But thank you all for hanging out with us for tier today. It's gone tomorrow. Fuck. Where did I didn't set up the goodbye thing. I'm so bad at this. I did set up the goodbye thing.
That's the best outro right there. That's it. That's the cut. Nice.
Goodness.
OG original gamer. Sad